Michigan State bounced back in a big way on Tuesday night, all over UCLA. 82-59 is the Spartans' fourth conference win by at least 20 points this season. The end of this game marred a little bit by a flagrant foul called right there on Steven Jamerson. Jamerson was actually ejected by his own head coach, Mick Cronin, sending the Bruin to the locker room. Here's Cronin's explanation post-game as to why.
You know, true toughness is in how you compete and how you go to work every day. Steve's a good kid. He made a bad decision, but if you want to be a tough guy, you need to do it during the game for a block out for a rebound. So I was thoroughly disappointed. Guy was defenseless in the air. I know Steve was trying to block the shot, but the game's a 25-point game. You don't do that.
Rick Pizzo rejoined by Andy Katz. You know, Andy, let's be fair. Mick Cronin has taken a lot of heat for some of his post-game comments, for some of his during-game antics. I think Mick deserves some credit for that because I think that was a situation that could have gotten out of hand. Jamerson was not comfortable. He was clearly looking for something there after the foul on Cooper. I think it was the right move to send him to the locker room. We will leave it at that. As for the game itself, this is what we expect from Michigan State at home. And Andy, this is what we have come to expect from Jeremy Fear's 10 more assists on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I mean, look, you talk about coaching and discipline. Tom Izzo, took accountability and said, look, Jeremy, you're not going to behave the way you did at Minnesota and some of the antics before that. And really, since then, he's gotten the message because we have not seen those kind of sidebar behaviors from Fears. He's back to playing basketball, distributing the ball, making big shots, and that's what Michigan State needs him to do. And if he does that, then the Spartans, yes, can be back in play for a team that can make a nice deep run in March. So there's another example of a head coach saying, listen, this is not going to benefit us if you behave like this. You may think it looks good or, give you an advantage, but it doesn't. I'm going to discipline you however he did or even, call you out. And in this case, it's working.
Certainly worked on Tuesday night, and Michigan State now looks like the good Michigan State because we've seen good and we've seen pretty bad Michigan State. They have arguably one of the toughest schedules, not just in the Big Ten, Andy. They have one of the toughest schedules in the country remaining over their last 5. They have Ohio State at home. They also play Purdue, Indiana, and Michigan. All 3 of those games are on the road.
Yeah, and look, I mean, this is why going forward, Tom Izzo knows this, that it's really critical for them to sort of take care of business early in the Big Ten because this is not going to change. We talked about this on the show. Michigan State, Michigan especially, because all our network partners, they want those games to be against high-level competition. They don't want them to be against sort of the bottom of the league. And so every year, their end-of-season scheduling is going to be really tough if these same schools continuously are at the top. What does this mean? It means that Michigan State, yes, is going to have a brutal slate, but if they win them, they'll certainly improve their seeding, their chance to get that triple bye. They're going to be in a nice little battle right now with Nebraska and Wisconsin, to try to make sure that they can hold on to that. We'll see if Purdue can rise back up. We don't know. I think it's pretty certain that we know Michigan's in there. I feel confident Illinois is. So we've got sort of 3 or 4 schools jockeying for 2 final spots to get the triple bye. And that's obviously of importance on Friday to play until Friday because of all the advantages that you get from that in the Big Ten tournament.
On the flip side, Andy, I think UCLA is in trouble. I think they're just not the team that we thought they would be, and their schedule is certainly not easy. Their next game, yes, they return home, but they have to deal with Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois plays USC tonight, so Illinois will be there. And, we don't know about Andrei Stojakovic, but Kylan Boswell's back. And so the Illini will take on a UCLA team after whatever happens against USC. It's not easy. And by the way, USC and UCLA still have to play twice in the final 2 weeks of the season, and both those schools are sitting squarely on the bubble. So those 2 games in LA are going to have massive importance for the NCAA tournament and obviously seeding in the Big Ten tournament.
Also important for UCLA, the home game against Nebraska. That is their penultimate game of the regular season. That's really kind of their last opportunity to get a marquee win, one of those big-time quad one wins on their resume before the Big Ten tournament rolls around. Speaking of tournament resumes, Ohio State's improved dramatically on Tuesday night as the Buckeyes were able to take care of business against Wisconsin. It was a win that Ohio State absolutely needed. Andy, they were the team without that quad one victory, trying to get on the right side of the bubble. And not only did they win, did they beat a Wisconsin team that just laid it on Michigan State, but if you were watching, they get extra points for game control.
Yeah, I mean, this wasn't really close. And, Ohio State's coming off a really disappointing loss to Virginia, not because you lose to Virginia, but the fact they had a chance to win that game. And so here's an Ohio State team, like a Michigan State, Michigan. They're going to play a great schedule down the stretch. That's what all the partners want. And so that means also they have opportunities. They've got games against teams that could give them quad one wins. I'll tell you this, Rick, it's going to be really difficult to choose who are the first 5 players on the all Big Ten team, because when I did this a couple weeks ago as an exercise, I didn't have Bruce Thornton on there, in large part because Ohio State was not playing, good basketball overall, losing games and weren't in sort of contention. But man, I'll tell you, I don't know how right now you keep him off. I mean, you got to kick someone off the first team, but he has 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists last night in this win. So nearly a triple-double. He continues to step up. He's desperate to get in the NCAA tournament for everything he's done at Ohio State. They've had near misses, coaching changes, and yet here he is stepping up when his team needs him the most. I don't know. I don't know what you think of this. It's going to be hard to keep him off the first team, but someone else has to go. But he's just playing so well right now.
I mean, you go ahead and run through this list, Andy, right now. To me, we just talked about it. If you want to have this discussion, who's Bruce Thornton battling with? I think Jaxa Lendeborg, Bennett Sturts, Keaton Wagler. To me, those 3 guys are no doubters. They're the 3 guys that are no doubters on this team. So that if you're trying to fill 5, I wrote down quickly as you brought up that conversation, is it Braden Smith? Is it Jeremy Fears? Is it Bruce Thornton? Is that 3 for 2? Are there other guys in the mix? I mean, I think a lot of it, don't you, for Thornton depends on how Ohio State finishes the year as a team.
Yeah, I mean, because you could make an argument for all those players. I mean, I can't see a scenario where Braden Smith isn't on the first team. So if we put him down, now you are at
Fears versus
scenario
Thornton,
where you're looking at Thornton versus Fears. Maybe if Wisconsin wins, gets on a streak again, is Nick Boyd back in that conversation? But it really could come down to Jeremy Fears versus Bruce Thornton for that final spot on the All Big Ten list for this year. And both are incredibly critical to their teams. Now, I will say this, Rick, fair or unfair, if the coaches are voting, would some of the stuff that Fears was doing early in the season, would that hurt him? It might. Now, if he continues to play well and, not do any of that, down the stretch, maybe he'll be fine. But this is going to be really intriguing to see what happens, who's voting, how it all plays out. But I agree with you. I mean, how do you not have Lendeborg, Wagler, Sturts, and, Braden Smith? So that's 4 out of 5. So it really could come down to Fears versus Thornton, which is a really interesting discussion.
Yeah,